3.
Hi, Kevin. Can you tell my life about the case and story of Fast Fury 1?
Of course, Paul. Look, I tell you that in Fast and Furious 2001, the cast is led by Paul Walker as Brian O'Connor. Brian is an undercover cop who infiltrates the world of extreme racing to investigate a series of truck deaths and Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto. Dominic is the leader of the gang of street racers and was considered a legend in illegal racing. Although he was taught and raised, he had a strong sense of loyalty to his family and his team. These two characters with the heart of the field and the central conflict.
Yes, that was interesting, Kevin. What specific details could you share about the film?
Dominic's house party after the first race. Dominic invited Brian to his house where Letty and the others were celebrating. That moment was crucial for Brian as he began to integrate into Dominic's cycle, gaining his tracks and also getting closer to Mia, Dominic's sister.
Excellent details, Kevin. Wonder long hand is here anything unusual that you could tell me about the happening during the film?
An interesting detail called the you is that while Brian and Dominic were escaping from the police after the first race, and the moment Johnny Trump his gun arrived and destroyed Brian's car. Will Brian will be helping Dominic avoid being arrested. The conflict with Trump, which will be important later on, began of intensified in the background. This scene will mark the beginning of the rivalry between both grounds. Adding more tension to the story. Paul, what could you tell me about the cast and the story of the film?
An interesting fact about the cast of Fast and Furious 1 is that Vin Diesel was original. Hesitant to accept the role of Dominic Toretto. However, director Rob Cohen would convince him by filtering the emotional depth of the characters.
Paul, and you, what is it specific details did you see in Fast the Furious 1?
Will Kevin, one was the truth his. Towards the end of the film, Dominic's team were trying to steal a cargo truck, but the driver was armed and prepared. This resulted in a dangerous shit with Vince. One of the team members almost died when he was trapped in the truck, which would force Brian to reveal his identity is a police officer to seek him.
Paul, what happened while Dominic and Brian were in the middle of the team's confrontation with Johnny Trump and his ham?
Look, Kevin, it just so happened that Brian was trying to save Vince during the attempted robbery of the truck. Vince would get trapped in the truck and Brian, still in his role as undercover cop, would intervene to save him. This would reveal his true purpose to Dominic and his team.
Finally, Paul, what did you think of the final race between Dominic and Brian?
Kevin, in the end, Dominic and Brian would race one last time, facing off in thrilling street racer of the Bouch robbery. They both managed to dodge a moving train when Dominic would crash into a truck shortly after. Instead of the arresting him, Brian would have offered his car weight, allowing him to speed, reflecting the loyalty and respect he had developed towards Dominic.